Hi everyone, my name is Katie Harward and I am going to school to be an art therapist. So an art therapist is basically just like any other therapist, but it's one who uses art as a medium for healing, and it helps the clients go through their different traumas and find coping mechanisms through artistic mediums. And these mediums can be based off anything that the client themselves actually click with. So anything from oil paint to clay to acrylic, anything like that. So to be an art therapist, a person needs to have at least a bachelor's degree in psychology. They also need to have a master's degree in either art therapy or in counseling. And it's very exciting because art therapy is a new therapy method, and so it's exciting that there's actually now a specific degree for it. With my desired emphasis, I really want to help individuals with rehabilitation needs. So those who are suffering from addictions, I want to help them rehabilitate from those, and also those people who are suffering from mental illnesses or other mental issues like eating disorders. I would really love to help those individuals recover. So because of that, I will need a master's degree in rehabilitation counseling as well. Where I'm at with that is I am currently on track to graduate this year in fall of 2021, if all goes well. And after graduation, I will be applying to Utah State University to take part in their rehabilitation counseling and art therapy programs. So why this major? This is actually a really cool story. To begin, I have always wanted to have to go into school for psychology. I've always known I've wanted to do something with counseling and helping others to navigate their lives and deal with issues that way. But when I was on my mission, I met this woman who was a member of the church, and some years into her marriage, she was having a lot of issues with depression, major depression. It got to the point that she wanted to commit suicide and was put into a mental institution to prevent her from hurting herself or others. So it got to the point that she was well enough to go home, and her counselor in there and her doctor told her that she could go home when she figured out how she was going to overcome her next major depressive episode, what coping mechanism she was going to do. After asking several weeks in a row, she finally decided that she would start painting. So her doctor called up her husband, told him to come get her, and to stop at an art store along the way and get her everything she needed for her own little art studio. To this day, some 30 years later after this incident, is when I met her. Her home is full of absolutely beautiful paintings, ones that she has done herself and ones that she has just what I call copycatted from other people, so just mimicked what they have painted. When I told her my desire to associate therapy with art, she looked at me and said, "Mija, art literally saved my life." And from that point on, I knew I wanted to be an art therapist. At the time, however, art therapy, I had never heard of it before. I didn't know it was an actual career. All I knew was I wanted to combine counseling and therapy methods with art. However, when I got home from my mission, about 2 weeks after I got home, there was a parade in my town, and one of the advertisements was for a counseling agency who was advertising art therapy. So I started going to school for that. In comparison with chapter 13, my desires to major in psychology fit in with the top 2 reasons of why people major in psychology, which is to go towards a career, and because I am extremely interested in the field. So thank you guys for watching, and it was very nice to meet you a little bit. Bye.